Hello guys, welcome back. Now let's have a closer look at the 1st US Infantry Division, the Big Red One. Create a battle group. Let's filter all this crap out here. Nobody plays breakthrough. And there you go, 1st Infantry. It's an infantry division, 40 activation slots. Income 100 in A, 100 in B, and 130 in C. So quite a lot in phase A. In B I would say it's on the lower side, and then in C it's pretty okay again. Let's go to the Recon, and yeah, only 3 slots and no Recon in A. So that's one of the big major weaknesses of this division. You have no Recon in A, and the Recon you get is not that exciting. So you have this Recon in Jeeps, which disappear. You have these Recon in M20s, so maybe you want to get this. Actually, well, you only got 3 slots, so probably want to take. That's a tough decision actually. If you want to build a deck, this looks pretty nice. But it only comes in C, and then you get all these M8s, but also only in C. Whatever. So yeah, you have to build the deck for yourself and make these tough decisions. Infantry, 10 slots, maxed out. That's also the big strengths of this division. Yeah, starting with the Assault MG team here, 6 guys. With Browning and M1 carabines. It's of course for these long range engagements, but it's not as good as these Ranger support teams in my opinion for that job. But it's still okay. I mean, Vet2 does quite a bit and it's only 20 points. Then you have these Assault Breachers, 30 points. And I mean, these guys are just awesome. If you look at it, 30 points, and they have 2 smoke grenades and 3 frag grenades. Not 1 or 2 frag grenades, they have 3 frag grenades, and smoke to close the distance. And the M1 Garand is not bad either. 300 meters, 5 HE. So yeah, if you put them in a building, they have you have trouble getting them out once they threw all their frag grenades. Vet2 also pretty beastie. Then you have these assault leaders, 30 points, Vet2 leader, and I mean, yeah, the big thing here is he has 2 bazookas. Like the big red one gets everything 1 extra. The assault breachers have 1 more frag grenade, and the assault leader has 1 more bazooka. So like the commando tank buster, but these are bazookas, so a bit better than Piats, I'd say. Vet2, 30 points, pretty badass leader in my opinion. Then 45 points for these 12-man assault teams, flamethrower guys, with also Garand and the BAR. Quite expensive for 45 points, but yeah, they have smoke grenade and flamers, so, and Vet2, I mean, also pretty badass team. You have these 50 cal on Vet2. I mean, 50 cals in general, these 50 cal teams are tough, but can you imagine this in a building, Vet2 shooting at your light vehicles? I mean, that's crazy. Very good. Yeah, just in general, very good phase A elite teams here. Everything Vet2. And then in B, they have veteran rifles. Still superb card. Rifles for 20 points are just so good, and yeah, on veteran even. And these M1917 HMGs, only 600 meters, So yeah, I don't know if you want to take this. 600 meters is quite weak, but it's one of your only long-range options. Like all the other infantry is specialized more for close range. So I guess it's not bad if you put in like this 50 cal and then later on these HMGs for longer range. Rifle leader, only with one bazooka though, so it's a rifle leader card we already know. More rifles, and see even elite rifles. And then you have these M1919s on elite in phase C. So yeah, their MGs are very good. Usually the Allied or the American, well, the Allied MGs are not, you don't get too crazy about, but they have a lot of vet this time, so that helps them out quite a bit. Now let's go to tank, the tank cards here, and yeah, all the excitement with the infantry. Now you see the tanks, and it's gone because these tanks, nothing to write home about. You have these command Shermans, so you want to put in, I guess, one card. To be honest, you want to probably take it like it is here, one card each, like one card of this command Sherman, one card of these Stuarts, and more command Shermans than these Shermans. That is probably how I would build it. Yeah. And as you can see, you have these in A. I mean, these do an amazing job. Like Sherman with 10 front armor, and phase A is pretty good. But also the Stuart is pretty good. But then in phase B you got nothing, and then in C you got still your base Shermans. So they easily get killed in longer ranges. They have to get close to be useful against tanks, like against anything above Panzer IV. Support, you have these ducks, DU, KWs, then the M70D. Oh, these are only rookie now? I thought they were on veteran before. I don't know, maybe they changed it. Yeah, M70D on 110 points. I think the normal version costs 130, so a little bit discounted. Yeah, very good with the 15 HE and also with the 50 cal. Then you have these 50 cal half tracks separated. You don't get half tracks in your with your infantry, but you have them separated in the support tab. As fire support, I think a decent card, and then more of these M70Ds. Now let's go to anti-tank. There you have more of these two bazooka guys, assault bazooka, M1 carabine, 4HE. Yeah, I mean, must take probably. Even if you don't kill the tank with the two bazookas, you most likely will stress him out good enough so he falls back and you might be able to capture him. Then you have one veteran M1 gun, an A per card. But that's okay, I mean you got Stuarts and Sherman. Then more veteran M1 guns, and even you can pick an elite gun. And these M5s, yeah, these M5s, as you can see, these M5s are your only high AP tool for this division. You have no M10, you have no Hellcat or whatever, no Sherman 76, nothing. You only get your base Shermans, and then for high AP you have to make use of these M5 guns. They also took out the veterancy of these. Like you only have these M2 M5 guns here on veteran in phase C. And other than that, it's, yeah, you have to make use of all these AT guns. The good thing with this, with these M1 guns, the 57mm, is that it's a lot of Axis vehicles are vulnerable to that gun, like the Panzer III, Panzer IV. You pretty much need like a Stuck 4 plus to be pretty safe from these guns. But yeah, the big weakness, no mobile, high AP tool, obviously. For anti-air, you have these packages, Bofors with the M16, also Bofors with an M15 in Phase A. Yeah, I mean, pick your poison. It's unvetted, but still, I mean, Bofors is pretty good. Also for fire support. Then in B, more of the same, this time vetted. But the M15 is not. So yeah, I mean, I would probably take it like the cheaper version here, and then more Bofors, and then maybe this one. I don't know. Well, you have to see for yourself what you pick. You have some options there between foot, AA, and then these mechanized ones. Artillery, you have this elite 81mm mortar. You obviously want to take that, or well, you have an A. You have quite some options. You also can get 105 howitzer, which is very good. But probably you still want to take, like, if you attack a town or so, these mortars on Vet2, very nice to fire fast at any threats or to give you smoke. Then you have this Ford Observer with this rocket artillery for 120 points. Before they made it like 200, which was like crazy expensive. But 120 is more in line. Yeah, the thing here is it's way smaller radius than like the British version, but you have 5 salvos, and it's mainly there for suppressing and stunning, and then move in with your units, with your infantry. So I can see that you, for example, if you attack a town, throw that in, stun your opponent, and then mop him up with your infantry. It's pretty effective. And then more of the same, like this big mortars here, vetted. Yeah, your foot artillery is vetted, and then the mechanized stuff is unvetted, like the priest here. Yeah, so actually it's a choice what you take. And then this Greyhound, or it's not a Greyhound, it's an M20, so it doesn't have 37mm gun, but it still has a 50 cal and naval battery for 200 points, available in B. I think it's not a bad deal, to be honest. So probably you want to take that one as well. And then in C, elite howitzers even. So that's it for the artillery. In the air tab, you have this A-20C Recon plane, which has very good resilience, very bad agility, optics good, and I guess this tail gunner here. So yeah, recon plane, a heavier recon plane this time, for 85 points. So it, I mean, it doesn't retreat just by if there's like a tiny 20mm on the ground. Yeah, phase A, you have these Lightning ASFs, this Lightning rocket plane, which we already know from 3rd Armored, for example. on rookie. It doesn't do any damage. The only thing it's good for is stunning. Then in B you have elite fighters on the lightning. So it's not the, it's pretty fast, but resilience is bad, agility medium. It's not the best plane in my opinion, but at least it's fast. You have these lightning bombers, which are very good in my opinion. I mean, we know these from the Fort Armored. These bombers, in my opinion, have the exact sweet spot for the bombing load, because this bombing load retreats almost any tank and has a big chance to kill ET guns or infantry squads with one drop. So I like these bombers quite a lot. This plane is also new. It has it says 10 of these rockets, but yeah, like you see, 14. There's 14 of these rockets. I haven't tested it. I don't know if it does any more damage than the usual P-38 Lightning. I think the Rocket Thunderbolt, it's the same rockets like the Rocket Thunderbolt, but four more rockets. And the Rocket Thunderbolt was pretty bad in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know if these 4 more rockets making this plane good. And then more fighters and more rocket lightnings, and these lightnings with the big bombs. So yeah, that's it for the 1st Infantry Division. Tell me what you think. I mean, like no Phase A Recon is a pretty big weakness. Then of course the infantry, very good. Tanks does the job, but yeah, no high AP tank. Yeah, tell me what you think, and that's it for the 2 divisions, and then I will make another video where I talk a bit about the new changes for the existing ones, the existing divisions. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you for the last video.